You know, I think the reason I decided to become a warrior was, I remember being a kid back in Crystal City, and we, like a lot of people during that era, I'm talking about the early 80s, we used to work in the fields, and you hear a lot of people that work in the fields, they're just like everyone else. But one of the things that I always noticed was that when we were out there, the way we were treated a lot of times, the people that had power, it really never, I didn't feel that they were real fair to us. And I kind of felt that one day I wanted to do something to where I could help people. I could help people keep them from being taken advantage of. A lot of times we were taken advantage of. A lot of times we'd have a choice, a lot of necessity. You go to work somewhere, and I'll give you an example. One of the prime examples, I remember being in West Texas when I was 17 years old. I remember that one time, as it turned out, my grandmother was really, really sick. So my dad couldn't go out there with us. He couldn't go to West Texas that particular summer. So I was in charge of taking my brothers and sisters. I had 7 brothers and sisters, and I was the oldest at the time, so I had to go out there. And so I had to go around knocking on doors, farmers, and I said, look, we need some work. And obviously hoeing in the cotton fields. And I remember the one gentleman who I asked him for work. I said, yeah, okay, I'll give you work, but you know what, I'm gonna pay you $2 an hour. And I remember saying, you know, sir, like, no, the minimum wage is $3.30. And he said, well, I don't care. You want to work or not? And you know, the reality is sometimes a necessity. There was 5 of us working, so okay, well, I guess we don't really have much of a choice. So we did it, and we survived. But then you get to the point where you're like, you know, I don't want things to. I don't like people to take advantage of other people. Ultimately, I think that's one of my driving forces. I just cannot stand to see someone who's got power take advantage of others who do not, for whatever reasons, do not have the ability to defend themselves. And really that's it's driven me for the last 30 years. I cannot stand people abusing other people.